So there's an article that just come out. I'm doing this the night of when we just survived, but this is going up today on Sunday. So yeah. So we have just survived the day before, and it's fantastic, great news. You want to have the party atmosphere, you want to have that all and see what happens. Now, I like our local media, and I get the job they do. They do a cracking job, and at the end of the day, they're doing their job by actually talking and asking the hard-hitting question, even as fans, if we don't want to necessarily hear them. And that falls into that category here with what I'm about to speak about. And I'd hate to do these videos when it's on a high, but everything just seems that weird kind of thing. The normal meetings, though, I will stress this, these are normal meetings, and we do have a bit of PTSD from last season with any time we hear Chansiri meet with insert manager's name here. And so it's interesting, but we know what happened. We've done really well. We've pulled off a miracle to stay up, and it's all down to Danny Rule and his staff behind the scenes, and it's interesting. And we've done really well. It was a great 2-0 win, and you think, fantastic, let's go. Danny Rule is a 35-year-old who is becoming one of the interesting names in football. Sunderland have been credited with him wanting him as well. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It's his first manager's job, and in his first manager's job, he'd taken a team that was 13 points from safety. No one had a chance, and pulled them out of the mess they were in to make it so they are viable championship club next season. He's already stated he would like to see improvements in terms of the facilities and recruitment. And he was allowing himself the opportunity to celebrate a job well done before he gets anything for next season. He wants to go have a big 2-week break as well, go on holiday with his family, go back to Germany, see friends and family as well. He wants to go and have a well-deserved break before he starts anything. And this is the thing that you've got to remember. It's similar to what happened with Darren. He went and had a break, but I don't think it's the same. I think the stuff's there. But this is what he said to the Star at the end of the game. And people are going to read a lot into this, right? So take it for what it is. These questions are normal. I think he wants to go and just enjoy and soak in all the celebrations tonight before we start thinking about anything else. It's been a long season for everyone involved. So he goes on, you know what it meant to me today. So I will not speak about my future. I want to enjoy, and then we will see what we can do or not. People worry with that. We will see what we can do or not. I don't know if that means we'll see what we can do with what I want to do and see if it lines with the thing. I've already had one meeting with the chairman this week, and we will then have more meetings as soon as possible, and then we will see. He said after the our 2-0 win back to Liam Palmer and Windaf. And I know what people are going to speculate. It's like, has he got a long-term contract or hasn't he? A lot of the reports in Germany were that he got a 2-year contract, that he's here till 2025. I still believe those reports like still 2025, but it's one of the things you don't necessarily know the full ins and outs. We have to keep Danny at all costs for next season. He has turned around what was in an impossible chance of going down. And Chansiri got to see this. He got to see the job he's done has just been incredible. He got to understand what he's done has been unheard of in this league and in this country. He said, I had a lot of meetings with the players, but today is not important. It is not the key point. I know you want to know more, but it's important that we enjoy this evening. We enjoy this, and be happy in the moment. Now, going on to something as well, Barry Bannon spoke about one of the meetings he had with Danny. Danny said he wants him to stay next season. He said chances are, he's always said as long as his legs are working, he'll get a thing. And it's all about getting it done. And he said that it'll probably be done and dusted soon. And then that'll be done. And then that'll be 10 years with Barry Bannon. You don't have those talks with a player or players if you know you're going. You just don't. You wouldn't do. And you just pray that we don't have something similar to last season where we think everything's going fine and everything's going great, but then we have a curveball at the end. We can't have another season where we have a pre-season where it's completely up in the air and it goes like it did. We can't. We can't do this again. Lessons have got to be learned from last year. And lessons have got to be learned that the man who come in and done the job, who saved our season, is the man to take us forward. And give him the tool to do so. Give him what he can get done within reason. And go from there. There's no doubt Danny Rule will go on to manage much better and bigger, not better, but bigger clubs than us. Kind of thing. And he might be better. He might go to a Real Madrid or Barcelona one day or something of that nature, or go to his homeland in Germany and manage one of them and do something similar. But here's the thing. We have to have a plan in place with him. We can't have a short-term thinking. It's got to be a long-term strategy thinking that stays the course. And you can deviate it if you need to change it a little bit, but it stays on the exact progression. Because that's the thing. If you keep it on the same progression like an Ipswich has done and gone for it and done it and not bent massive amounts, might I add, people will go, oh, it's bent this. They've not bent a lot. It can be done. It can be done in a way that helps. I think the time for talking about his future right now probably not right. I think you let him enjoy the back in the glory and the glow and just enjoy what's going on with his family. But I do understand it from a journalistic point of view to get the story out there and speak about it. But that is for next couple of weeks where we're talking about it. I don't want to be doing a video where I'm having to do an emergency stream or video again going, what's happened again? Deja vu is happening again. Danny's gone. I don't want that. I want this chairman and this manager to be on the same path and on the same goal to what we need to do. Because under Danny, we could potentially achieve it. You look what he's done during a relegation scrap. You give him a pre-season with the players he wants and let him build his own team that he wants in terms of players, you see whereabouts we can go. I know this is the kind of video that I don't want to be really making myself, but hey, it's there, it's news, we see what happens. Live stream tonight, 7 p.m, debrief. I'm going to be joined by two of my best mates, Dex and Workout. We're going to talk things Wednesday. It'll be good to have them on as well because they haven't been on the channel for a while. We did a good live stream. We did a good pod. So join me and Dex and Workout on the debrief as we go through everything from the last couple of games, the last game of the season, and where we think things are going to happen. And we'll take stuff from the community as well. But yeah, I'm still on the high. And things like this happen and these kind of quotes don't help. But at the same time, you go, it's normal. It's talking about, I think it's more talking about what's going to happen next, i.e. players and what you want to do.